Hey, welcome back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist.
I'm Aaron Goldstein. We are here with our second guest, Susan Martin from the Palmdale Gem and Mineral Club.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So you have an event coming up and you contacted me,
Yes.
and here we are. Let me go ahead and read this PSA. Hey, all you rockhounds out there. The Palmdale Gem and Mineral Club is hosting their annual Rock and Gem Roundup at the Antelope Valley Fairgrounds for October 19th and 20th of this year. This show is just around the corner, so be there or be without rocks. There will be plenty of vendors with all kinds of rock specimens, jewelry, fossils, minerals, beads, and more. There will also be displays, children's activities, food, and door prizes. Don't forget, free parking. How did you get free parking over there?
It was tricky.
Yeah, and free admission for everyone. What? Saturday the 19th from 10 to 5, Sunday the 20th from 10 to 4. See you there. Find and like our Facebook page at Palmdale Gem and Mineral Club. You got a Facebook page?
Yes, we do.
Wow. And is that something the Facebook page you have year round?
Yes, it is.
And one more question. Do people go to that Facebook page and put a rock or a mineral or a gemstone on there and say, what is this?
Sometimes, I was just speaking to your next guest, actually. We were contacted by someone that was either a teacher or a scout leader and wanting to know if we could give them a tour of Vasquez Rocks. And I replied and said that we weren't well versed in that, but I had a name of the ranger, and she gave me another ranger's name that's out
We'll
there.
see.
So
We know people.
we know people.
We're resources.
Absolutely.
And you know what I've learned in business is try to say no as little as possible.
It's always good to say, I don't have that information, but I can try to find out for you.
Or you can Google it maybe faster, who knows. So Susan Martin, you and I went to high school together,
Yes, we did.
good old AV high school.
Good old AV High School.
And you stayed in the area,
Yes, we did.
and you and your husband John, do you go out and do some rock hounding?
Yes, we do.
All over the place?
Um,
Because there's rocks everywhere.
there's rocks everywhere.
Do you specialize in some type of materials?
Not really.
You wish you could specialize in gold, huh?
Well, that would be nice, but
So you've got one more question. I'm grilling you now.
all right.
You have a big yard, so you must have lots of specimens out in that
Oh
yard.
my goodness, yes we do. We have not only what we've collected and what my parents collected, but different members of our club, when they go to the big rock pile in the sky,
Yeah.
their children frequently don't want their rocks, and so we become a repository.
You cannot take your rocks with you, is what I've heard. No, you gotta leave them
No.
at the gate.
Yeah, yes.
What is it about gems and minerals and rocks that attracts you or people in your club?
Well, this is one of the points that, because we've been involved in keeping our public lands open for
Mhm.
public access, when you see a rock that just looks like a ugly old rock, many times when you cut it open, it's beautiful inside, different colors, and that's what fascinates me.
That's kind of like life, isn't it? So I know what a geode looks like.
Yes,
That kind of has a shape that gives it away,
right,
you would think.
right, you would think.
And then
They're mostly round.
And then deposits. So there's a vein of something in the mountain, so you know below that vein there's going to be lots of whatever that material is. But you could just be walking along a riverbed and kick something up that looks kind of interesting.
Absolutely, and many, after you've been doing this for a while, you understand that when you find something in a riverbed, it came from somewhere else, somewhere up higher.
Isn't that crazy?
And so sometimes you can follow it up and find out where it started from.
I do that. I collect rust, so if I find a can, it means there's probably a camp, an old can. There's probably a camp uphill or upstream.
A dump or something.
Or a dump, yeah, the best. How long have you been picking up rocks? long time?
A long time, probably 50 years,
Wow.
maybe more than that. In the early 60s, I want to say, I remember taking a trip with my parents, and when they were training astronauts for what they thought they might find on the moon. And so we went up to a place in Oregon where they had a lot of obsidian,
Right.
and we met them up there. That was a lot of fun.
You met the astronauts up there?
Yes,
Wow.
they were tromping around on the big obsidian piles, thinking
Yeah.
that might be what the moon was like.
I think the whole eastern side of Oregon looks like the moon. Lots of it.
Lots of it,
And that's where the love was born, picking up rocks.
picking up rocks.
You know, my grandmother was a rock hound all over the Southwest. My mom would say that's when you could still pick things up off the surface. You didn't have to dig holes.
Right.
And she was always spitting on stuff to see what the shine looked
Yes.
like.
Don't lick them,
Don't lick them.
especially the red rocks.
See, we learned something right. Don't lick the red rocks.
Yeah, there's arsenic is red, and cinnabar, which is mercury, is red. Don't lick the red rocks.
Wow, it's good to know.
Yes.
What else does the Palmdale Gem and Mineral Club do during the year?
We hold workshops. We participate in the Antelope Valley Fair.
Uh-huh.
It's harder to get into the schools to help the children now, but we've done that in the past. We encountered teachers who were trying to teach rocks without any rocks.
I mean, how simple it could be to have a little board with 12 little specimens glued on it like we did when we were in school, or 20 specimens or however many. They could make their own boards. There's a concept.
There's a concept.
Yeah.
But of course, funding is limited, and so they don't have the funding to buy the pre-made boards and
Gotcha.
things. So we try to help out.
I'm thinking, yeah, you have some serious expertise in the subject. My mom has a pile of rocks from her parents, and she's wondering if she can just show up at the Gem and Mineral event on the 19th and 20th of October, not with a big box, but with a few, saying, what are these and who wants them and what am I going to do with these? They
Sure.
can't go in your backyard, I know that.
Absolutely, and it's my experience, if you ask 5 different rock hounds what that rock is, you will get 5 different answers.
Oh, see, my standard answer is always Chalcedony. No, you don't like that one? What's this? I think it's Chalcedony, or it's an agate.
Agate or jasper usually is.
Agate, jasper.
Yeah, jasper is generally opaque, and agate is translucent.
There's probably some people listening going, isn't a rock just a rock?
No.
They're made different ways, aren't they?
Why, yes.
This is
When
fourth
we-
grade science class.
It is 4th grade science class. When we started going to the schools to help the children, we were mostly into pretty,
Mm-hmm.
which is agate and jasper.
I mean, like, ooh.
But we had to step up our game and find out about igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks,
I see, yeah.
because that's what the children needed to know,
I see, yeah. So they can pass the test.
so they can pass the test.
And you never know, because then someday they're going to be adults, they're going to be parents, and their kids are going to ask them, what's that?
Well, and yeah, just to know it's an important. The geology is the history of the earth, so it's important to know those things.
Okay, we talked about Rocktober 19th and 20th at the fairgrounds. Doesn't cost anything to park, doesn't cost anything to enter. So even somebody that knows nothing about rocks or has no appreciation so far, they could just go over and check it out first time.
Absolutely, and we're going to have displays of people's work, and I've actually got some, I'm calling them tribute cases for those rockhound people that aren't with us anymore, but we have some of their work that I'm going to be displaying.
Because that takes a lot of love and time and interest, and they're out there polishing and cutting and
Absolutely, we'll have demonstrations.
demonstrations. That'd be cool.
We have a scavenger hunt for the kids, rock related, and I think we're gonna have clay where they can press a shell into there and make their own fossil.
Do you have any idea how many years we've been doing a gem and mineral show?
Here in the valley, we probably 40 years.
Yeah. It's very cool. AV Fairgrounds over at the Freeway and Avenue H. It's a great location and free parking. I would take advantage of that.
Yes, I'm not even sure how we got that, but we were able to get that.
Yeah, probably we shouldn't talk about it too much, but that's pretty amazing. How many people in your group?
We have about 50 active people.
Wow, that's a big group. And you're doing things on the weekends, trips, going out, looking places, kicking dirt and rocks and stuff?
Sometimes.
Probably as much as people want to do. Well,
Yes.
I don't know why we'd need contact information for you. I think if you have a question, just show up at the fairgrounds.
Absolutely. We'd love to see everybody.
And you got the Facebook page at Palmdale Gem and Mineral Club. I'm going to put something on there. I'll put this video on there.
All right, that'd be great.
I really appreciate you stepping up and representing the group.
Thank you.
And I don't know how many people listen to our show. You know, when I say that, then they all talk to me and say, we listen every week. But then we also will get the video up on the Lancaster Chamber website under the YouTube icon.
That'd be great.
The best rock you ever found?
That I ever found.
Shiny
Probably a piece of jasper in Nevada.
piece of jasper in Nevada, in a place you probably weren't supposed to be.
No, actually, it's called Fish Lake Valley, and they have a unique color of jasper. It's called salmon jasper, and it's very unique to that area.
Go and see it this weekend at the AV Fairgrounds. Thank you, Susan Martin.
Thank you.